Today, Governor Snyder presented a $54 billion budget proposal to a legislative committee. The 2016 fiscal year spending plan includes $102 million in spending cuts. The budget's main focus was increasing education spending, and TV6's Rebecca Himmelstein joins us now with more on his speech. Rebecca?
Well, Sophie, Democrats are saying his budget is short $532 million for the coming fiscal year, but the governor's address was optimistic and one he's proud of.
We are a role model in the state of Michigan for what much of the rest of the country, whether it be state government or local governments, needs to do.
Governor Snyder made it clear in his speech that Michigan's fiscal responsibility is what makes it strong. First on the list was saving for the future.
And for 2016, I'm proposing an additional $95 million plus the $17.5 million that we had set aside because of the Detroit settlement, which would get us over $600 million again. If you recall, the year before I took office, we had $2 million in our rainy day fund.
But a bulk of his speech was dedicated to education. K-12 education will have a $75 per pupil increase, stemming from an additional $108 million.
Any funding that we get from the state really is an important piece of that overall equation.
An additional $28 million, or 2%, will go towards higher education for public universities, and $4.3 million, or 1.4%, for community colleges.
I think he looks at higher ed as being leaders and helping bring that about for the residents of the state of Michigan.
Snyder also said Michigan needs to be #1 in skilled trades and technical programs.
This whole area of early middle college opportunities is huge. I'm recommending an increase of nearly $18 million. I was very proud to give a shout out to the Marquette Alger early middle technical college program in my state of the state, but we have many other fine programs across the state of Michigan.
Snyder's looking to bolster the ranks of the Michigan State Police and Motor Carriers Division. He's also increasing revenue sharing by $3.5 million to county governments.
Now, Rebecca, obviously there's a lot more than to what we had time to involve in the story.
Absolutely. If you want to read the full budget report, you can go to our website, uppermichigansource.com.
All right. Thanks, Rebecca.